across the 40. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
On 2nd and 9, Allen.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Running left, the Hall of Famer with a pick. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Boswell for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score Colts 17, Panthers 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Tyreek Hill on the return.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. Throwing after the interception, Allen.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Allen. They'll roll him out right. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. 3rd and goal. Keep in mind, very possible
possibly 4-down territory. McCaffrey. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. Now Allen, got to have this one. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Christian McCaffrey there to make the grab. And the Panthers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This one taken just inside the 10. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here? Or
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
The former Maryland Terp, Jermaine Carter Jr. had the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
The clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They run once more with Taylor. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
You'll forgive me if I get excited about what we just saw there, won't you? I know I'm supposed to be neutral here, but those were terrific plays back-to-back defensively. They know what the mission is. They've got to force a punt here if they want to have a chance to win the game.
They absolutely do. Steps 1 and 2 done. Now they need this 3rd step. Throwing his car on 3rd down. Got a man complete. It's Taylor. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left.
It's 3rd and 7.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Taylor. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
The 26. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down. Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Now Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Throwing is Allen. That is caught by Anderson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. Here's Allen. And he's got it. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the fourth quarter. They got the dramatic score to tie the game here late fourth quarter. Now all eyes resting on the foot of one man.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Your brother called me before the game. That's his guy in fantasy. He needs this one badly.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence.
All right, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Put a stamp on me in the
Picked
locker room.
off at the 38. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning
Oh
play.
my
This
God, that was the
stage of
best game ever.
That interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think
And I'm
plays are
screaming.
the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now they run the sweep as Allen just pops this forward. Hill shedding the tackle. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Brings up 4th down. Youngway Koo on for the field goal. A 35-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles. And really the difference, obviously, was that fourth quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback because we've been in games before.